And if you are looking for something to do to take that last minute trip down the ocean before school starts, well, you'll need to be aware of the effects of that storm, Hurricane Erin.
Indeed, we have team weather coverage for you here at 9 o'clock. We have First Alert Meteorologist Steve Sosna tracking Erin here in studio. But let's start with First Alert Meteorologist Cutter Martin in Ocean City amidst the growing surf. Cutter.
Yeah, Sina, Tim, I think everything is relative. Certainly there are worse days at the beach than this. We're not dealing with a landfalling hurricane in Maryland. We're not dealing with 100-mile-an-hour winds. Well, the big issue now, and what is going to be a big issue even more so into this afternoon, it is this wave run-up and the high tide. Just had the biggest wave yet, kind of crashed here at the base of the dune. And what it's doing is you have this, I got to admit, it's kind of gross, but this sea foam that is now really starting to kick up here and blow down the beaches. Typically, when you get to those 30, 40, 45-mile-an-hour winds and waves greater than 5 to 6 feet, that's when you start to see all of that sea foam, and certainly we are seeing that. I want to remind you again, this is rentals, third party, not with the hotel that we're at. Waves already up to the bases of these, and keep in mind, we talked about this earlier this morning, another vertical 1 foot expected with this evening's high tide, greater than the tide this morning, waves bigger by then. So we are thinking that some of these structures, some of this loose furniture that they brought up all the way to the dunes could actually, get washed down theoretically. Looking down the boardwalk here again, waves all the way up to the dunes. Salt is in the air. It's windy, extremely rough, but we are waiting on that evening high tide, guys. Significant coastal flooding a possibility. Typical trouble spots here in Ocean City, likely to be closed and take on some water about maybe 6, 7, 8 o'clock this evening, and we'll be live through that time. Reporting live in Ocean City for WJZ, I'm meteorologist Cutter Martin. And good morning. About a quarter past the top of the 9 o'clock hour, WJZ is still live in Ocean City as Erin makes its closest pass to the Maryland coastline. I am on one of the biggest natural forces of defense against the water here in Ocean City, north of the boardwalk, and that is the dune. We're talking about a good 3 to 4 foot rise, in some places higher, in elevation, protecting all of these properties, condos, homes, businesses from the very angry Atlantic at the moment. Problem is, though, wave setup already has water up against the dunes. We're going to have a high tide this evening that could be a foot higher than this morning's, and you factor in even stronger winds and much greater, higher waves by that point, and we're looking at significant beach erosion and likely some coastal flooding here in Ocean City. Spoke with people that actually came in from Baltimore just to watch the waves, and it's one of those storms. If you're away from the water, if you're not out there swimming, you can safely watch nature at its worst. And certainly, as yet another wave comes up against the dunes there, that is going to be the case right now. First Alert meteorologist Steve Sosna is in the studio tracking the science behind the system. Steve, we're really watching this evening's high tide record at the Pier 6-1. Not going to reach that, but a high tide with massive waves.
Yeah, and that is going to continue to chew away. So you're going to have less and less beach cutter to stand on probably as those dunes, which they pay millions of dollars to use for protection, get chipped away at. Hopefully not too much. And that is from a storm system that the center won't even come close to touching the coast. These are just the fringe impacts as the storm gets larger in size, but not necessarily any stronger.